Hi there, friends and peace warriors. How is everybody today? I have a bit of a cold, so bear with me with my nasally nose and all that, and hopefully I can get through this word of the day without having to cough or sneeze. Um, my voice is kind of scratchy. I apologize. So the spirit came to me, guides and angels came to me with a word today, and how they come to me, they kind of like, I call it, they knock on my door. When I hear from spirit, it's like they're, hello, we're here. So, here feeling not 100% with my cold, they were knocking on my door this morning and they wanted to give a message. And I was like, okay, well, if I can make it through without coughing, let's do this. If you really want me to give this message. And so I am here doing that for you. So the word of today is contemplation. So it's contemplating life and how that is important for us to do as a human. And they showed me contemplation in relation to what we were talking about the last few days of like mind, body, and spirit, and how contemplation is something that we should take advantage of when we want to be on this path of self-mastery. That is kind of what they're trying to relay here in these messages, is like how we can empower ourselves and really take control of our lives and be who we want to be, to be the full 100% of who we were meant to be in this life. So contemplation, and they talked about contemplation when they gave it to me, is like, this is something that that we all do. And that it's been stressed a lot lately how important meditation is, and how to set a schedule. Like, we should meditate. Oh, there's that should word again. 5 minutes a day, an hour a day, whatever. They were saying that meditation isn't for everyone. Not everybody can meditate, but everyone can contemplate. So in this reference, they were showing me first the mind, like there's how to use contemplation with mind, body, and spirit. So the 3 different steps of contemplation. And then this can be used in relation to meditation, or instead of meditation if you can't meditate. So contemplation with the mind, that they showed me that, okay, so we have our monkey mind and thoughts going through. They gave me an image of being a stepping back as a third person, and like looking at ourselves and looking at our thoughts. So we step back and we see, we're thinking about dinner, we're thinking about our friends, we're thinking about, our bills and these things that we're going through, and kind of stepping back and like really visiting, like contemplating, like what our thoughts are doing, where our thoughts are going, the tree of thoughts, the spider web, where it takes us, what it means, how much energy is given to certain thoughts, and how it makes us feel. Like, what kind of like stepping back and like visualizing what these thoughts are, and contemplating on that. How much time am I spending thinking about this? How much time am I spending thinking about that? What is this matter in my life? Is this important to spend this much time? So third person, when we're looking at our mind and our thoughts and like stepping back, and like we have control of that. So if we step back as a third person, we say, I'm spending too much time thinking about, that what this guy did to me, and that guy does not deserve all of this energy that I'm giving him and giving this situation. So I am going to self-master. I have the will to take control and move those thoughts and cut away and end any more thoughts about that, right? But you don't see it if you're in it, so you have to step back as a third person and see those thoughts. Okay, so that's the mind relation to contemplation. So contemplate the mind as a third person. When it comes to body contemplation, they want us to feel into our body and like, so go into it, like feel, know you're inside of your body. Okay, so what am I feeling now? So like, I feel like a pain in my stomach. Am I feeling a pain in my stomach? Why am I feeling that pain in my stomach? Oh, it's because I'm feeling that's in relation to because I'm afraid of what could happen this weekend. Well, why are you afraid of what's going to happen this weekend? Because I have anxiety over blah, blah, blah. Why do you have anxiety over blah, blah, blah? Oh, because I'm thinking that it might go this way. So you're feeling into it like, oh, that's why my stomach hurts. It's because of this, what I'm afraid of. So if you break it down and feel into your body and contemplate what your body's feeling and why your body's feeling that way, if you understand it, it will lighten the load. So my anxiety I'm holding in my stomach, and just understand and then release, like, and that goes back to the mind. Like, if you worry about something too much and make it something that it's not, it's going to make you sick. So it's going to make my stomach hurt if I'm creating these things that aren't going to exist, probably not going to exist. Your body has so much information to tell you. So contemplate the aches and the pains and try to understand what your body is telling you. It has so much to tell you, kind of like going back to the mind, body, spirit conversation that we had. And that our body is that prism. And our body is the one that's turning our mind into our spirit. This is an amazing machine. Just listen to it. So contemplate on your body. Third part, before I lose my voice, is spirit. So contemplation with the spirit is very much like where we're trying to get to when it comes to meditation. And that is the calmness, like contemplating oneness and beauty. And like, so when I'm contemplating spirit, it's like that saying where they said that prayer is talking to God, but meditation is listening. It's listening to God, to source. So like contemplating on spirit is listening. So if you could just quiet your mind. If you can't meditate, just try to like take things out of your mind just for a little bit and just listen. If you can't meditate, just listen. Just quiet and listen. It's in those seconds that your mind is turning, that you are hearing spirit. Spirit wants to talk to you. God, your guides, angels, spirit wants to talk to you all the time. They're just looking for those little times, those little spaces between your crazy thoughts. And if we could turn off social media and turn off the stupid ass news, sorry for me cussing. I don't like to cuss. I really hate the news. If we just turn this stuff off and just be quiet and just listen a little bit, that's the contemplating of spirit. And that's what meditation is contemplating spirit. And how beautiful that is. And even if you don't meditate, if you could just do that for a second, you have meditated. You say, I'm not somebody that can meditate. Just do that. Just listen for a second and you've meditated and you've contemplated and you've heard your spirit. You heard, even if you don't hear it like I do, like as an intuitive does, your subconscious and hears it. Your body hears it. Those messages can be heard, even if though you don't think you hear it. You're getting that. You're getting it in your chakra system. Beautiful. Contemplation. Oh. All right. So right now, I am going to pull a Milo Farm card when it comes to contemplation. And my scratchy voice, I'm glad you're able to hear me. I think you can. Okay, contemplation, spirit. Oh, this one opened up for me. Like I said in another video, sometimes the cards just come out. Sometimes they drop, sometimes they fall out, sometimes they poke out. And sometimes it just is me pulling, like feeling like this one's right. But this one kind of stuck its head out. Oh, okay. So we've got the fire pit. We've got the number 7. We have 16, and that's 7. 1 plus 6, if you know how numerology works. And we have the word visions, and it has to do with contemplation. So 16 equals 7, and 7 is the year of, oh, I'm saying year. You know why I'm saying 7 year? Because 2023 is the year of 7. And that's the first thing I thought of when it came to 7. I was like, oh, that's 2023. This ties to this year. Oh, this is the year of contemplation. It totally is the year of contemplation, because 7 means knowledge, wisdom, going inside, spirituality, contemplation. Wow, that's why they wanted me to talk today, even though I can't talk very well, because it's such an important message for this year, as at the beginning of 2023, that 7 is contemplation. And okay, so I'm asking right now innerly about fire pit, what that means for contemplation. And they're showing your inner fire is like, that is where you get all of your answers, is your inner fire. And what's where you need to contemplate. So contemplate the mind, the body, and the spirit through your inner fire. And then it will reach out and get those answers. They're showing me embers like sparking, like it's the spark of yourself, and is coming out, and that's how the questions will come to you, is through different sparks, and visions. Oh, visions. Yes, visions. They said visions, and I saw the word visions. Through the visions of, so they said the messages that you're to be getting from your spirit and your guides will come through those 3 ways. Through your mind, stepping back and seeing what you're thinking about and what you're saying. You will hear from them. And you'll see visions of like how you could possibly rearrange your thought patterns to make yourself stronger, and that self-empowerment. And the visions of your body, and like, so when you go into your body, like, you know, if you see that your stomach hurts or your heart, you have heaviness in your heart and breaking down, they'll show you, you know, your heart and what you can do to mend that. So you'll see those inner visions. And they're showing me that you'll especially see inner visions when you quiet the mind, and those visions will be brought to you. So they want you to consider contemplation for inner visions to self-empower you, because you have everything you need right here, everything you need to make your life real and 100% what you want it to be. Yes. Oh, contemplation. This is the year of contemplation and visions. Wow. Wow. And this is the year that I'm going to get over this cold quickly, because I'm already feeling much better. So I love you, peace warriors. We're on a mission, self-empowerment, to love the world, to spread peace and joy. And I appreciate you being on the ship with me, because we're going to do this. We're going to do this together. All right. I love you all. Namaste. Till next time. Bye-bye.